Our next job is to put some drill holes in for the wiring. I'll show you them on the drawing, but first of all I'll put the drawing on the top of the guitar body by selecting the drawing over there, and we also want the center line, which is there. Now it has got itself cut in half here, so we'll have to select both bits, move, and up to the top face. There we go. Now the holes we're going to be putting in are one here, section DD, which is that hole, and section CC, a hole there, which is from this cavity to there. And then there are another two blind holes there, which are over here, there and there. Now I don't know what they're for, but we'll put them in anyway as an exercise. Now the first hole through we're going to tackle is this one over here. This one from the socket, the jack socket recess to the control recess through this way. So we'll start by putting a guideline through where the center is, from there to there, say. Now we're going to make a cross section down that line, and we can take away the drawing and make sure you're not in sketch mode. You need to be in design mode. No grid lines or anything. So when we're in design mode, select tool, select the line, and select X on the keyboard for cross section. Now you can go either side for a cross section. We'll go here because we've got the top here, and V for vertical, and this is where we're going to be putting our hole. I'll bring up the drawing, and we see it is going from near the top of the output jack pocket to just a bit below the control pocket. So that's from there to about there. What we do is put a line in. It could be either of these. We'll use this one. So we'll start about here and put a line in there. Now because we're at an angle, we want to go right through and out a bit in both directions. We're going to extend the line. With the move tool, find the end of the line, and now we can pull this out. We should be able to, come on, there we go, that's it. And find the end of that one and pull that down a little bit. Don't go, whoops. Don't go too far, otherwise we'll start put holes in the bottom here. Okay. Now we can go back to this design mode, and we see our little lines poking up here. Now would you believe you can put a circle on the end of there? Wait a minute, circle. Right. Select that. And I do believe the hole is a quarter. So 0.25. Back to design mode. Pull tool selected. Select our circle. We're going to sweep along an axis or trajectory. Pick the trajectory, and we're going to cut through, full pull over here, and there it is. I'll get rid of the surface and go to select. And now we can actually see right through the hole into the control pocket from there to there. The next one we'll do is this one here. That one that's going from there, it's another quarter diameter. It says quarter diameter there. Quarter diameter, yeah, it's mixing styles here. Fractional, decimal, never mind. So that goes from there to there. Now I notice that there's a curve here which we haven't done. So we'll do that curved chamfer now. Get rid of the drawing. Now we need the pull tool. And the curved chamfer. And we're going to put a quarter chamfer on here, 0.25. Now that should make it look like the drawing in section. This part here, when we go in sec, we should see it a bit like that. And our first action is to put a guideline here for our section. We'll turn on the grid, snap to grid, and select the plane, and we'll right. Now to make a section we need to go into design mode, select our guideline X, and now that section looks a bit like this section. There. And we want our hole from about here to here. So we'll turn off the snap, take it from there to about there. What I like to do, I'm going to move the end of the line. I like to move it out well out into fresh air so I can see it easily. and this one out of the material, so we'll make sure we go right through. Design mode, and there we are, we can see our line here. Now we want to put a circle on here. Just want to make sure we've got the right plane. No. Design mode, circle, design mode, circle, draw the circle, 0.25, design mode, pull, that's right, select, trajectory, cut, full pull, and there we've gone through. So we should be able to see right through that hole. There we go. You see what's happened? It hasn't gone right through because I didn't extend my line far enough. So what we'll do, we'll backtrack. Z, edit. Circle 0.25, pull, select, sweep, cut, full pull, and there we have gone right through. Okay, we're going to put another couple of holes in here, which I'm pretty sure are pilot holes for screws. So the first thing we need to do is to transfer the drawing and the center line to the back of the guitar again. So we'll select the drawing over there, control and select the center line. Going to move it, we've already got the move tool selected up to the back face. Okay, that's that. Now the dimensions are upside down, so we're going to turn it round. Whoops, what did I do? It's better. So we're going to put these lines in here. These pilot holes, which are I'm pretty sure are screws to fasten something in there, pilot holes for screws, which are an 1/8 diameter and 1.5 inches deep. So we need a couple of lines to put our section across. Up here we need a section through there and a section through there for each of the lines with pilot holes we're going to do. And to demonstrate the mirror tool, we'll make the center line a mirror line. Select the line here. We've got the hatch in the cursor, so we'll select that face, right click on the center line, mirror tool. Now we want a couple of lines 0.67 apart. Once put it there, press the shift key, and where it's given us or asking us for a dimension from side to side, so that's 2.67s. so what's 2 times 6? I can't work that out, so we'll put 2 times 0.67. We just need any length of line. Now we've got those in, we can turn the mirror off. We go into design mode, press D, we'll drop that picture. We need to select a line, an X for a cross section, turn it round, and we'll turn it that way. Not only will it turn, will we turn that, we'll turn it right round that way as well, which will match hopefully the drawing I've got over here. Whoops. So that, oh dear, there's our cavity here with the line going in that direction, which we want here to go up there. So they roughly match there. There's the line that way, and we want the pilot hole there similarly. Now of course we need our guideline to make the hole, and I see from the drawing that it starts 1/4 of an inch down from this corner, is 1.5 inches long, and at an angle of 6 degrees to the horizontal. So we'll select our line tool in that corner, shift key. Now it's asking us for the horizontal, which is going to be 0, so we'll tab that. Now the vertical 0.25, (1.5) tab, (84 degrees) gives us a 6-degree angle, hopefully. There we are. That's the line along which the hole will be made. But we'll extend this line, select the end, and I like to take it right out into fresh air. There we go. Design mode. Orientated so we can nicely see the end of our line over here. Now we need to select tool. We need to select the end of the line. Now then, we've got to be careful. It may look as though the end of the line is being selected. When you hover onto the line itself, you get a broad halo around the line and a dot at the end. But watch what happens when you do that. The dot disappears. Now what you want is the dot to remain, so you select the dot at the end, and all you've got is a little dot at the end. That's what we need. Now if you select any tool, a sketch plane will be put at right angles to that line at the dot. So we will need to select the circle. Now we've got a sketch plane on this end of the line here. So we make our circle, which is 0.125. Return little circle. I'm going to drag it so we can see what's happening. So we've got our nice long guideline in through the material to the depth we want. So we select the pull tool, select our circle so that the whole circle goes yellow. We want to sweep tool. It's asking us for a trajectory, so that's our trajectory. We're going to cut a hole, so we need the cut tool here, and then full pull, and watch this magic. Zip, there's our hole to the depth we want. Now we can select, remove this line and the surface, right click on the surface over here, delete. That's the surface gone, so we've got a hole. I'll do the other one, but I won't show it now that you know how it's done. Okay, that's it for this episode. The next episode will be the last one, and I'm going to show how to sculpt the body by putting a big chamfer on this corner, tuck under your arm, and also a sculpt out of this side, which is a curved carving out of the back, and then radii right round to finish it off. So stay tuned for the final episode. Catch you later, bye.